Riyad Mahrez made an impact in both legs of the Champions League semi-final. He is... You said yesterday that you can't really, with any confidence, predict what Pep's team is going to be.
No.
He's one of those that you think is definitely going to be in it, though.
Now, yes.
He's arguably, as he's about to win his third title, he's an African Cup of Nations winner already, by the way, an African Player of the Year already. Arguably the best player in the world right now. Discuss that. 08717 223344. Even if he's not the very best player in the world right now, he's right up there, isn't he?
Well, he is. He's an absolutely... His form at this moment in time is fantastic. In his position, I would be a little bit calmer in my appraisal of Mahrez. I think you only have to look at Manchester...
What do you mean, calmer?
Well, I just think in his position, I think you could argue, but he's the best at this moment in time in that position in the world. Is he one of the best three players in the world at this moment in time? I find that hard to suggest, because I think at Manchester City there's 2 or 3 that are better than him. Foden, De Bruyne and Diaz. So I reckon he's the 4th best player in Manchester City team at this moment in time.
Are they all better than him?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
What, Foden?
I'm intrigued.
You're telling me Foden's performance last night again?
Yeah.
I think he's better than Mahrez. I think De Bruyne has been out of this world in any position he plays, and he proved he can play in any position. And Diaz, I mean... Do I have to explain that one? Well,
yeah, you do, really, because I think you've got to have lots of different aspects to your game, and I think Riyad Mahrez has developed since... Listen, he was already brilliant.
He's got better every year,
won
the
title at Leicester. And he's been pepped, basically, because he now does the hard work going the other way, and he has an impact. I think in his first season, we're all like waiting and wondering, and maybe he was overawed by it. I remember him missing the penalty at Anfield in the 0-0 draw. And I think it really affected him. But... I also remember when they sealed the title at Brighton, and he was a surprise selection from Pep Guardiola, but he was also a standout player that day as well. And I think that really, in his head, I think that made him think, right, yeah, I do belong at this massive club that's going to be regularly going for the title every single year. And here he is now, after all these years, and players have come and gone. There's been players who've been highlighted around the world as brilliant, and he's a standout player in the standout team in the world right now.
Well, you can look at some of the wider players they have used in that position, whether it be Sane, whether it be... I know he was played on the other side mainly. But you look at Torres, who they've got in, who played out wide as well. And Mahrez now is just the first choice for Manchester City. I agree totally with you. He was brilliant at Leicester. And I always bigged him up when he was there, because the players that got the credit were Kante and I think Vardy. But I think Mahrez, his performances for Leicester that season were out of this world. His creativity, his scoring ability, that cut inside, which we've all, drops the right shoulder, cuts inside and plays it into that far corner. How many times do we see that? You know what he's going to do, but he does it so many times, and often it's the back of the net.
You can't stop it, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous pace. He gets into positions now. You look at that second goal yesterday. It was great football from Manchester City. Foden gets a run on it, puts it a ball across, and he's there on the end of them now. So he's at one end of the pitch to the other. And when you go through his seasons now, since at Manchester City, he's got better every single year. And that's Sane, who's obviously improving under... Well, it looks like the best manager in the world at this moment in time, doesn't it? But Pep Guardiola, he improves players. He did it with Sterling. Sterling seems to have dropped behind now. But Mahrez is another player who's just got better and better.
I think the better way to throw this out there is to say that when we talk about... Well, if you have a discussion with your mates about the best player in the world, there's always the usual suspects that have come up for ages and ages. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, Lewandowski, all those players come up in that conversation. Isn't Mahrez outperforming all of them right now? So why can't he be considered as, if not the best, one of the best players in the world right now? 08717 223344.